It's me again. I know you haven't seen me in a while, and I'm in this vehicle, and I have a lot on my mind, and I see different videos on YouTube, and you got all these different people saying what their opinions and their strong opinions, and I have opinions. And then my opinion as a single person. And the truth of the matter is, all of us aren't the same. You'll have females that play around and they do things like that, and when they get to a certain age, they wish they would have gotten married and had kids. Well, you can be conservative and a good person and not going around and partying and acting all crazy, and being a good person and a godly person, and in the church and being godly or whatever the case may be, and be a nice person. And, try to keep from having a bad attitude or anything like that. And love people and care about people and have a heart for people. But that does not guarantee that you're going to get a spouse. That doesn't guarantee. You can be a good person or whatever the case may be, and that doesn't guarantee your spouse. There's a lot of factors going on these days. And I don't usually do a video like this, but I thought it would be important that I just address some of the issues. You have the issues of how men and women are different, and, the different attitudes or whatever. I'm going to get the thing fixed with my teeth. Anyway, most of the time, people looking into my mouth and everything. But the truth of the matter is, I care about people. And sometimes it bothers me that people don't care about people. And I care about people, and I care about just getting the truth out there. And some of my next videos will be like where I type something and I have the audio reader or whatever the case may be. But I just really believe that people need to just do like this anyway. That people need to know the truth and be able to just analyze and have their own opinions. I know people have their own opinions about what I'm saying, and they'll still have their opinions after seeing the video. But all I'm going to say is, I just want to keep speaking the truth and sharing the truth. And I have my Rumble and my YouTube. And right now, I'm in a place right now where it's been hard to try to explain to people, that I really care. Not that I have to, defend myself or whatever the case may be, but it's important to have a love for humanity and to speak the truth, even in the midst of woke culture, and they try to, mess with the gender thing, and no hatred towards people. It's just that right now, there are a lot of women that would like to be married, and everybody didn't take their time in their 20s and their 30s and played around and did clubbing and did all that. They're actually females who for a long extended time were not in a relationship, Not because they didn't want to be in a relationship, because sometimes you work a lot of hours between church and work and things like that. You haven't got and when you did go places where there were people and you connected or whatever, people didn't really connect to you. But I had people that I've connected with and over the process of the time. But the truth of the matter is, we have to be able to reach out. And I have put my P.O Box out there, and just, you got to be honest. And I know I said a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't even know if people are going to really watch this video. But I think the crisis should be addressed where there is a situation out there where there's men and women as well, heterosexual men and women who want to be in a relationship. They're not trying to play around, and they're not trying to dress. They're not in a way dressing provocatively. I'm basically wearing a t-shirt and I'm wearing some capris that are not, that has space, but anyway, and some flip-flops. And I'm really a person. I'm not, I don't try to dress in a way where I'm just, provocative. And I've been doing that for years. And you can be all conservative and stylish and whatever the case may be, and be a nice person, be a good person, be a godly person, a Christian, nice, in Christ, and just love God and loving people and everything. But that has not guaranteed you to get a spouse. I've got all these words and people have spoken to me about, different things and stuff like that. But that did not guarantee me a spouse. So you got to pray against this crisis that's out there where they're plenty of heterosexual people. They're trying to live working and living in a godly life. And some are doing, just trying to do what they're supposed to do in life and work. And, some of us go to church and some people go to other fellowships or whatever the case may be and try to be that godly person. But that does not guarantee to have a relationship or a spouse. So people who actually care about society and the society as a whole, they need to actually pray into that, because there's a crisis. And a lot of people have been injected with DNA altering substances when they got the, I would say, in my opinion, based on, the platform this is being shared on, being, injected with different things that alter their DNA and genetic makeup. And people have been getting all things altered all their, for years, because, from the childhood things in the arm and the child and whatever, the chemicals and everything that people have gotten into them, and especially those that's, served in the military and like that. And I just wonder if there are people who are praying related to that, and praying that people get their, their proper genetic makeup, their genes back to where they're supposed to be. And we should also pray related to relationships, because there's a lack of relationships. There are plenty of people who are godly and want to be in relationships, and they're not enough people are addressing it, and they just think that you're so desperate and you want a relationship. You know, if I was really desperate, I would have been hopping from relationship to relationship, but I didn't. And that's kind of how that goes. And I'm not going to tie up this too much longer. And my other videos, I'll just type down what I'm trying to say, what I'm saying, and I won't do as much talking. I'll just type it down and have an audio reader, because it's just easier. And I can write out what I need to say, and that's a lot better. And I'll leave that there. All right. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day, or whatever time you're watching this, and y'all be blessed. All right.